You're listening to Miscast commentary.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Joe Findlay.
This is Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And this is the coming attractions of Miscast commentary. How we all doing? You doing good?
I'm doing terrific.
We're under a lot of pressure. My wife's on the couch staring, at her phone, so I guess we're not under that much pressure.
Attractive coming.
What?
Ew.
Is
that what we're doing here?
I just said that about my wife. Things are going to get weird after the
They're
recording.
just beginning.
Anybody who has been on the website knows we have drawn a line in the sand, and our good friends from... Oh, Todd has drawn a theoretical line.
There's no camera set up, but you
handgun.
should see this hand motion. This is
good.
like miming at its finest.
It's not the straightest line I've ever seen, but it's all right. But we have drawn the line in the sand. We are looking for the person we will call our first Superfan. Is it going to be Ashburn, Virginia?
Darnell?
Darnell is going to be you? Or is it going to be Tristina from Mountain View, California?
That's right, Mountain View. I forgot where you were from, Tristina. I'm sorry.
Hit the website up. Read up on this. Get in touch with us. We want one of you to come forward. You don't have to tell us even who you really are. What? Well, yeah, there's... I know.
I'm not telling them who I really am, so don't tell me who you really are.
Yeah, no. You don't have to give us real names.
If you're
good. Because I always think about that. I'm like, why don't you email us? Tell us who you are. And I just picture them going, no, that's how they get you. And I'm like,
yeah, totally.
So yeah. I was like, you want to give us a screen name. You want to do whatever. You want to be our official first Superfan.
What's your handle?
You have to get in touch with us. Until then, you're Darnell and Tristina. Yep. You're slowly falling in love from afar. Yep. You're going to have to deal with it. But this website's going to keep talking about you, whether you go to it or not. So I don't give a shit.
Pretty soon, this is just going to break down where we only talk about the two of you.
Yeah, exactly.
And how you're doing, what we think maybe your vacation will look like.
We don't get around to watching movies.
No.
So this is a real problem.
We watch scenarios about yourselves.
Yeah, exactly. It's what the Truman Show would be if somebody was just trying to foresee it.
Yes.
So that's how we're going to go about this.
Through the eyes of a fortune teller.
Yeah, and we will go even through the boring moments. It's going to be like
all of the moments count.
Yeah. In
the end.
I'm not.
You should have seen the sorrowful look we gave each other.
Yeah, we're not in love. So that gets the early housekeeping out of the way. Now we got to announce the bigger thing. What movie are we doing? We do a movie podcast, so you probably want to know.
We are going to... Am I going to say it?
You can say it if you like.
All right, we're going to do John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China.
We are super excited about this. This is
classic film.
Yeah, Todd brought this one up to me, and I was like, yeah, that has to happen immediately because it's fantastic, and I haven't heard it. I haven't watched it in a long time, so we're going to be watching it together.
Another sailor told me it, actually. I said, what movie should we do? He right away said literally Big Trouble in Little China. I was like, that sounds good to me.
And that is the code of the sailor, so you guys all figured that out. So let's take a quick listen to the trailer.
Attractive coming.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there. It's a pretty amazing planet we live on here, and a man would have to be some kind of fool to think we're all alone in this universe.
There is a hidden world where ancient evil weaves a modern mystery.
What's going on here? Is this some kind of...
Magic. The darkest magic.
They call it Little China.
Finally, we shall bring order out of chaos.
It's where Big Trouble was waiting for Jack Burton.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
Jack!
Jack?
Jack!
They told him to go to hell.
You make one move.
And that's just where he's going.
Somebody, I don't care who, tell me what is going on.
How are you going to spring us?
I have no idea. There are many mysteries, many unanswerable questions, even in a life as short as yours.
My destiny rests in your capable hands.
Hey, I'll do my best.
Oh, God, is this really happening?
This is gonna take cracker exact timing, Wang. 1, 2, 3. We may be trapped.
Total concentration.
Safety. Oh, yeah.
You ready, Jack?
I was born ready.
Way to go, Jack.
Jack Burton's coming to rescue your summer.
Hey, what more can a guy ask for?
20th Century Fox presents Kurt Russell in John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China.
It's all in the reflexes.
So there it is. We're doing Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
We are. It is the 30th anniversary of this movie.
Is it the 30th? Yeah, I saw
is
it was some kind of anniversary.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you told me it was the anniversary, and then
Yeah, I didn't know which one.
Yeah, and then I just did the math in my head as I was looking at the trailer, and it took longer than I would care to admit.
Oh, we got a clip going here.
No,
not anymore. We don't. Well, there you go.
Fandango's clip. Don't look at that one. Just look at the official trailer. Or if you're not Googling the trailers and looking at them along with us, just look up that clip from Saved by the Bell when Jessie is on speed because they're all singing together. And then she goes, I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
And she breaks down. Yep. Just watch that over and over again.
Which actually, that's
don't even watch
apparently-
the movie. Watch that.
I think it's also like this. I think it's the 30th anniversary of that happening as well.
Oh my God. That very moment. Not the show or anything. That moment.
Right. I'm getting my editing stuff out and I'm somehow inserting that into this movie. So that is the movie we are doing. We hope you tune in next week to check that out. But we're not done talking. We got a shitload of stuff to talk about.
Wait, we're not?
Well, I'm not.
Oh, great. Me either.
I'm not. Yeah. If you,
Screw it.
I was like, if you need to take a bathroom break, I got some stuff to go over.
Let's do it.
I got a list.
First, I got a list too.
All right.
Huh.
I'm gonna just
find a list.
I'm just gonna hide my list.
Oh, shit.
So just talking a little movie news. First thing I wanted to talk about was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them came out this weekend.
Yes, it did.
It did really well. We went and saw it on Friday.
How was it?
It was really good.
Heard it sucked.
Well, you're wrong. No, it's very different because I think if anybody went in and just wanted it to be exactly like the other Harry Potter movies, they're going to be
That's what I was looking
disappointed.
for.
But what it is, it's basically like it's a very different tone, but it's very Harry Potter still. Like
Is there
they
British
don't-
accents?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
But
All
it
right.
takes place in New York, but there's British people
God.
who are there, right?
Oh, they gotta be.
They're traveling all around. Like they're doing 5 movies of this.
Holy, well, of course they are.
Yeah, but when I found out why, because when at first I'm like, really, are they just going to follow this one guy around? But that's what I want to talk about is they've talked about what they've confirmed for the sequel. I had not given any spoilers.
I was
away.
I was gonna just ask you that.
Yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers away because we're way too soon. I have my rule of a month.
Voldemort returns.
Yep. Well,
Actually,
this is a prequel,
no,
so-
but he's ageless, so he goes around and around.
Oh, okay.
So he returns, but it's for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you don't even go see the movie.
Yeah, and then he just goes and he goes, Marty, let's go back to the future.
Exactly. Now you really ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, okay, right?
So yeah, so they were talking about some stuff. One of the things they actually said was Eddie Redmayne as Newt is not going to be, or not likely going to be, the lead guy across all the movies. They have confirmed that somebody will be playing Dumbledore, and he will be a main guy for a portion of this.
Ooh, who's gonna play Dumbledore? You think?
I don't know.
The same guy they had before, buddy. That guy?
I doubt
What's that
it.
guy's
This
name?
is 80 years prior. Michael Gambon.
That guy's still going.
He's still alive.
Well, not Michael Gambon, but how old is Gandalf? How's Gandalf supposed to be there?
Gandalf? What's Gandalf?
Little beardo there.
No, nobody from the originals is in this one.
No, you just said what's his name is.
What? Oh, Dumbledore. Well,
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's like he's over 100 years old.
Oh, he looked it.
Yeah.
That first one.
Well, that's
yeah.
that's the beard,
Holy
right?
jeez. I think it was Richard Harris's skeletal remains that looked like,
Yeah, exactly. They confirmed Zoe Kravitz is in it as Lita Lestrange. Is anybody remembering Bellatrix Lestrange and that? So she's some kind of ancestor up the road. There's been other little bits and things. I guess the next one's going to take place in Paris and a little bit in England. There's other things that connect to this movie. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you. You will probably.
The Rock should be in it. He's in everything.
The Rock is.
You want to make a franchise hot? You put The Rock in it.
Actually, I'll give you a piece of trivia right now for Big Trouble in Little China. Is that they were working on a remake of Big Trouble in Little China with The Rock as.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I've seen nothing. That was like last year we heard about that, and I've heard nothing since. So I don't think they've moved forward with that. The other thing, I don't know much about this, but Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, who plays Daenerys, has been cast.
Who's that one? The naked one?
Yeah.
All right. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I just guessed.
Yeah.
I knew there was tons of nudity. Just go wild guess.
She's the naked one, the incest one, or the naked incest one? She's just
All
the naked.
of them.
No, she's just the naked one. She's been cast in the Han Solo movie, but they haven't really given any information on her character or anything like that. So, but she's getting herself across a lot of major franchises. So now she's involved in Star Wars. She's been in Terminator. She's got Game of Thrones. So I don't
Terminator,
know.
She what?
She was in Terminator Genesis. She played Sarah Connor.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that's our movie news.
There's no more movie news?
That's
I
all
saw
I got.
Doctor Strange.
How'd you enjoy it?
I liked it.
It was good, eh?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was.
It was fast, snappy.
It was. Oh,
I don't think Doctor Strange should be joking around, but whatever. That's like the only thing I had a problem with.
I had the exact same thing. I felt like it was a little too
jokes were a
jokey.
little, like flat.
Yeah, but
Don't you think he sounded just like House?
a little bit, yeah.
Doesn't he have an accent he's hiding?
I think, yeah. Well,
I
that's
think that he watched a lot of House and preparing for Doctor Strange.
being a Brit trying to be a cocky American. You just automatically become
Your
House.
House.
All right. Well, we've figured out the formula. so we got that. On top of that, I've got a top three. Anybody who did catch it, I wrote a new blog this week. It's on the website. You can hunt that down. And I wrote it about commentaries.
Top 10 commentaries?
Yeah, I was
Top 3 commentaries.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the top 3 commentaries, but this is where that leads. I was talking about some of the cool commentaries that I've heard. Like, for example, in the Matrix trilogy, they have the Philosopher's commentary, and it's the two philosophers talking about how the philosophy that the Wachowskis used and stuff like that, and how they manifested that with
Has
technology
the philosophy changed now that he is a woman?
No, I don't think so.
The same?
Probably. It's all, that's why he's the one and not the dude or not the chick. But there was things like that, and then there's the cast commentary for Lord of the Rings, things like that, and it just got me thinking about box sets.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing, and because Black Friday, this episode is dropping on Black Friday.
Oh yeah, get your fisticuffs ready to rock, people.
Exactly.
It's Black Friday.
Throw an elbow.
Oh man.
But so it made me think of the top 3 movie box sets. I'm going to give a couple of honorable mentions first.
Okay.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 box set. It's the one where it's like the Tesseract case and it's got Iron Man 1 and 2 and Thor and all that stuff. So that's a really good one just because it's really...
I like the way they look cool.
Yeah,
and if they have a handle to carry it around.
And it's not just one movie. It's not like Iron Man 1, 2, and 3 together. It's all the Marvel movies.
All the ones
and
connecting.
it tells the story. And they do have the Phase 2 box set as well, which is actually the sphere from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ah.
And so that
that's
really
cool.
Yeah.
All the discs are in there?
Yeah, every single movie's in there.
That's weird.
It's that's my problem, and actually that's what leads me to the other 2 that I have here, because I have a problem with those shapes of box sets because I like to just put them on a shelf, right? I don't want them to be like statues all over my house.
They want you to be more
exactly
front and center.
Exactly. And then and my other 2 that are honorable mentions are the Die Hard box set, and it's the Nakatomi Tower building.
That's cool.
And then all in the base of it is where all the discs are. So I mean, it's really nice and laid out and stuff like that. But again, I have shelves that I put my movies on, and I keep them together. I keep it nice. That's just me. I'm sure it's a lot of other people too.
They should have in the Nakatomi Tower building. You should be able to launch. What's his name from the top? Ooh, shoot down the helicopter.
You just can't.
It should have toys that come with it, and you can really rock out with it. Now that's the box set of the future.
Or just a tiny suit for a gummy bear, so that you supply your own gummy bears.
Out.
I'm fine with that. And then also the Alien anthology, where it's the big egg. So again,
you crack it open.
Yeah, you crack
and
it
your
open.
DVDs are all covered in goop.
If you
You're
don't
like,
get
what the fuck, like
if you don't get face hugged, then you can watch the movies.
Yeah, something jumps out at you.
So
they're not a face hugger, so it's just a raccoon.
Yeah, exactly.
He's pissed.
So, but that's my problem with those ones is it's a pain in the ass because it doesn't sit nice. It doesn't do whatever.
And they so
but
weird.
they're really good box sets nonetheless. But here's my top 3. So number 3, the Back to the Future Complete Adventures box set.
Okay.
It's the one on the front. So it's just on the design. It's the flux capacitor on the front. So it's a cool looking design. But it comes with all the movies plus the animated series. So it's not just the movies
Wow.
or anything like that. So it adds something to it. Plus, it's got a bunch of extras discs and stuff like that.
It's not bad.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing it's missing, but it's not directly connected to the movies, is the documentary that was just recently made, Back in Time, which was really good. Yeah, you should know better by now. We've done quite a few of these. But
I like my hand on the table.
I like my hand on the table, and I like to snap.
Ooh, that's a snappy one.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a really cool one because it adds some extra stuff that usually doesn't get added in a box set like that. So I like that one. Plus, I like the 3 movies. So there you go. Number 2 is the Harry Potter box. It comes in a shape, but it comes in a manageable shape that can go on
Shaped
a
like
shelf.
Harry's head.
No, it's shaped.
What the God?
It's shaped like a trunk, and it all folds out and stuff
That's
like that.
okay.
And
That's
you get-
kind of neato.
So it opens up in different ways. It actually comes with a cloth map of Hogwarts. It comes with a replica
Like
of
a
one of the
glasses
Horcruxes.
cloth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
like
a bit
that.
bigger, but whatever.
it's got some use.
But on top of that, it's 31 discs long.
31 discs.
Yeah, there's like
Jesus.
yeah, it's
What the hell?
It's 8 movies, and all the rest are
Special features on the
Yeah.
movies?
yeah.
Holy frig.
Yeah, so I mean, it is intensive.
Hunker down for the winter and just, it just blast through those.
I wanted to buy it, but I have to buy a house first so I can sell it, so I can afford to buy it.
Just live inside the box set of Harry Potter. It's huge. There's like 8. Holy Jesus.
Essentially, yeah. So that was my number 2, and then my number 1 is the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition on Blu-ray.
Damn right it is. I didn't know where you were going with that, but that's the king.
That one is fantastic. My only thing that I didn't like about it when it transferred onto the Blu-ray is it's still 2 discs for each movie.
Ugh.
So it's like I don't want to switch.
I want 3 or 4. I want more getting up and changing of discs.
Yeah, they're long movies. You
I
need
don't have one
bathroom
of those
breaks.
5 disc changers where I'm just like, I'm not rich.
Well, I don't think they do any of those for Blu-ray anymore. That was something they gave up on in 2002.
I don't like having like the box set. I prefer to having to find each movie individually as it came out and purchase them like that, and then have them looking disgustingly on a shelf together. Some of them are way too big, too small.
One of them's a Korean bootleg.
Yeah, exactly. Just who cares? One of them's VHS,
That's fantastic.
Absolutely. One of them's a picture of someone enjoying the movie.
Yeah, there's you try and fit it into the thing. Nothing actually.
it's wonderful.
happens. But I mean, the things you get on that, obviously you get the full movie, the full extended cuts with I think it's 4 commentaries per movie.
Happening at the same time.
Yeah, well, I want to do a mix of all of them and see how that goes. But you've got the cast commentary, which I've talked about in my blog. You've got the director writer commentary. You get the special effects commentary, and then you got the production commentary.
Holy Lord! Costume design commentary, gaffer comment. Like how many people do we want to hear from here? For Christ's sakes!
Well, it's the accent. That's what it got to. I
holy.
think whoever did these was like, I'm really in love with this New Zealand
Who
accent.
wants to come in and watch the movie and record it?
Yeah.
Come on, everybody get in here.
Crocodile Dundee's here.
Yeah, Paul Hogan.
Sorry. But that wasn't a Paul Hogan impression, by the way. That wasn't me trying to be him.
That was really a clip of Paul Hogan he just put in.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's like, oh, that doesn't sound like Paul Hogan. That was exactly Paul Hogan.
Crikey.
See? There he is again.
And then on top of that, all the bonuses, the appendices and stuff, it's like basically a 3-hour documentary on each movie from the creation of the book all the way to the premieres of the movie. Then on the Blu-ray, which didn't exist on the DVD one, which I also own, so I've rebought this thing a bunch of times. Thanks, Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
But it
And
comes
George
with...
Lucas.
Well,
He's
this
the
one's
king of
not
it.
his fault. Oh, yeah. I'm not getting into that one. You notice Star Wars didn't make this list.
Yeah, holy.
This is
You
my
should still be
favorite.
telling the titles.
It's my favorite movies, but it's not my favorite box sets.
Hell no.
They put in an additional feature-length documentary of the making of each movie, and I found them really good because it's just cut together. It's not like with interviews and whatever. It's just stuff where it's like, you see. There's one scene where it's like Christopher Lee just telling stories. He's sitting on like
They're
his
trying
throne.
to get him to act in the scene, but he's like, no, gather around everyone for
That
the
was
story. And they're like, oh, Jesus.
That was essentially it. It was him and a couple other people. Peter Jackson was there, and he's just telling some story, and you see like the assistant director going, "Okay, we gotta go. Let's go.
We got things we got to do here.
so yeah, that was so that's my number one. I don't know, any box sets.
I always like the
throw you
Simpsons ones that always came out that look like, they look like the faces. But like we said, we don't like the whole. But some of the Simpsons box sets were really neat. I'm sure there's an Adventure Time box set out there that looks really cool.
I'm sure it looks cool.
Whoops.
Come on, man.
Hey.
That's most of my editing is just getting rid of Todd smacking
banging the
table.
I get all worked up.
So now we know that one's staying in for just that reason.
Absolutely.
That's all good. Yeah, no, those Simpsons ones were fantastic. It's actually another thing I brought up in my blog too, because they do commentary on every single episode, and they were one of the first TV shows to ever do that.
I feel like when you're moving and you need boxes, that's a set of boxes right there. That's a box set right there.
That is a box set.
Sometimes you find one that bananas went and you're like, this box is unkillable.
Yeah, usually you find them behind behind the grocery store. This one smells like rotten bananas.
You've been talking to the guy for a while, really working him up because you're going to move soon. And you can be like, hey, we're buds now. Why don't you hook me up with some of them sweet boxes?
Yeah, I play the long game. I've been friends with this one idiot for like
12 years.
For almost 30 years we've been friends, and I got him to co-host a podcast with me, and one day when it really nails in, I'm going to get him to give me some boxes.
You know what? That guy sounds like a fucking idiot.
Oh, I know. He keeps slamming shit on my table.
Yeah. I'll be slamming something on the table, all right. I'll tell you that. Oh, yeah. Woo! I get all worked up when Big Trouble comes on, man. I'm going to be throwing some power bombs.
Yeah, so
power fists.
Tune in next Friday, because this might be the one where you hear me get my ass kicked.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all talk. I'm a crier.
I know, but I've been sick all weekend and my shoulder's sore. So
I like to pick fights with people. And then when they're really mad, I curl up into the fetal position and piss and shit myself.
Nice.
And they just don't even want to beat you up.
No, because you don't want to get feces on your new kicks.
That's right. Absolutely correct.
Speaking of gross stuff on new shoes, it's just, I've told this story a billion times, but I've never told it on the podcast, which means it's new ears to hear.
Exactly.
I was at a Blue Jays game a couple years ago now, and we were sitting way up in the 500s, and all the drunk people are up there, and big, huge fight breaks out just towards the end of the game. Everybody gets removed. Yeah, we're Canadian, but if you drink enough beer, people fight. And
I fight for beer.
Yeah, that happens too. Oh, there was probably some leftover beer that got dealt with.
Oh yeah.
But just as we were getting ready to go down, I saw there was like just a teensy pool of blood where the fight was, because like one guy hit his head or something like that. I don't know. So, and then I saw a guy who had brand new white running shoes. Or sneakers, depending on where you are in the world right now. Or Kwang Chung. I don't know what it is in whatever language I was just trying to be. I apologize.
Sure it was, yeah. I got my new Kwang Chungs on.
Looks like I'm in big trouble in Little China.
I got my Wang Chungs on here.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, so he's got his brand new white shoes. He's just about to step in. I'm like, whoa. Puddle of blood there, man. And I'm thinking, oh, this guy's going to be very happy with me and go, oh, thanks. So I didn't ruin my shoes. He looks at me and goes, what are you, CSI or something?
You should have then knocked him to the ground and rubbed his face and penis in the blood. Take that, asshole.
I was just bummed out. I thought I was doing something nice. There's nothing worse than trying to do something solid and then just being shit
You should have punched yourself in the nose until blood squirted all over him. Then got up in his face. That
would have been amazing. Well, I was kind of hoping that just based on the altitude, I was going to do that anyways. But
isn't that terrifying being way up there when you're at like an arena? It literally looks like if you make one false step, you will roll right off the thing.
Oh, absolutely.
You will go flying.
It's always up in those ones too. It's like they were thought about so last minute. So they're like, oh, we have to put in a lot of seats. So,
oh yeah, for the cheapers.
Yeah, let's make it an 86 degree. Yeah. They used to be a toonie, though, so, I mean, how much can I really complain?
Yeah, exactly. That's the cheapers. Sometimes they just, like, make the seats go flat, you know what I mean? Like a ramp, so everybody just slides down off everybody. And the 100th laughs as poor people rain down.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I was lucky enough to sit courtside for a Raptors game once, and you get that rich person feeling immediately. You're sitting there, and you're just, you look up, and you see all those other people, and you're like, yeah, I can't be one of them anymore.
That's when you had your Jerry Maguire moment. You walked away from all the millions.
That was literally it. And thought about, going, I should go to a Raptors game sometime. I'm like, no, if I have to buy a seat, like even if I got a good seat, it wouldn't be good enough. Then I got to go sit in a box seat for another one.
Oh, here we go.
And that was it. And again, it was a gift. It wasn't something I bought, because that doesn't happen, because guess what? This doesn't pay.
It doesn't?
No.
I keep waiting for that check.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
I just told you, whatever change you find around you in the seat, you can keep.
Wonderful. He cleans it before I get here.
Unless it's silver.
clean.
Yeah. But it's just that thing. I feel ruined for that arena now. Because that was 2 Raptors games where I got to sit in like the best like rich guy spots in the world. And now I feel, even though if I got seats in the 100s, which are in front of the box, I would still feel like, just like, because it's like, oh, I'm touching poor people.
You know what? So boo-hoo. That arena is ruined for me because some old woman molested me in the bathroom.
Oh.
Terrifying.
I don't even feel bad for you, because quite frankly, nothing close to
boo-hoo
that
for you
happened.
in my box. There's some guy bled on my box seat.
Yeah. Nobody bled on
way
my
up
box.
at the top.
You combined several stories.
What? Yo, you know how I effed my shoes up once? I bought new kicks, and honest to God, I went to see Guar.
Oh,
and my shoes were like purple at the end.
You need to buy the world's oldest shoes. Like, you have to buy like Jesus sandals and then just wrap them with
Like bubble wrap.
Yeah, or I was thinking like Salvation Army t-shirts. And then just let what happens, and then just like Dexter, just drop it and put it in the dumpster on your way out.
just drop it.
Just like, and just be free of whatever that was. Yeah, it is a level of DNA I wouldn't want to get involved. Never been to a Guar concert. Terrifies me.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
All right.
Wrecked shoes. Wear shitty shoes if you're going to see Guar.
Yeah. Well, usually
the lead singer died, so I don't know what's going on there now. I think it's a girl that took over.
Wear black shitty shoes then, because you're in mourning, because Guar guys did.
Yes.
Is that what they call them?
They don't seem to Guar guys.
Guar guys?
Guarites?
Huh?
I don't know.
Guar lords? Is that good?
Ooh, I like that. I'm sure that they do the Guarbecue, which is cool.
Well, that's pretty good. See, we're talking too much about violence in Guar, because I hear a police siren
There
in the
are
background
sirens happening because this is coming straight from the Get Out.
Yeah, these people are too edgy.
That's right.
They're coming to get us. All right, so we stopped talking about movies a long time ago.
Sure did.
So that's good enough for us. We're going to leave it for now, and we're going to catch you guys next week, and we're going to be watching Big Trouble in Little China, if you remember us talking about that. If you don't hear that episode, it's because these cops are coming for us, and I accidentally had some blow hidden under the floorboards.
I had some hidden in my nostril cavity.
Uh-oh. We get into the funniest trouble.
Yeah. I got a kilo up my keister. The kilo keister.
All right, guys. Well, you guess what kind of criminals we are. Tune in next week. We'll be watching the movie. Watch along with us. I have no idea where to stream this one, but take a peek around. You'll be able to find it somewhere. You have anything else to say?
Attractive Cummings.
Take care.